Welcome to Around Table. It's been a while. This is the podcast. This is the podcast where we talk about everything and nothing. Oh yeah, sorry. Welcome to Around Table. This is the episode where your favorite guests from the Wreck My podcast get together around table and talk about nothing and everything. There's going to be some ring rust today. I'm here with my guest. He can't feel his right elbow. It's Cam.
I can't. I can only feel my left.
He can't feel his face when he's with you. It's Kreger.
I can't feel my face when I'm with you.
He can't feel his tongue. It's Joe.
I got nothing to say.
Oh, I was hoping you were going to be like...
No, that was a perfect, Jar Jar. I can't feel my tongue.
And then I can't feel that fart I just let out. I'm your host, Jordan.
It's just because you're so loose.
Loose
So
butthole
loose
syndrome.
back there. Guys, we're back.
gaping
It's
hole.
been a while.
We are back.
Seriously,
It's
it's been
been so
2
long.
weeks since we've recorded. What is this thing? How do you talk? Where do you talk? How do you talk into this microphone?
You just yell into it really close.
I've just been taking tiny little bites.
Yeah. So we're back now. This is
good to be
going to
back.
be a crazy show. We're cutting out some of our normal segments because this is pretty much a recap, kind of a catch up. 2 weeks. No mustard, no fries, Kreger.
And
It's,
also apparently no beer, Cam.
Nope. I told Cam that we
Oh.
weren't going to do beer this week.
Yeah, shit on me
I
later.
told him.
This is
I
also
told
you
him.
want
the
to.
earliest we've ever
Yeah,
recorded
this
a podcast.
at 9
basically
o'clock
the morning.
recording we did. So I felt that
I did bring tequila.
yeah, it's
Oh,
in your
it's in your-
it's in his
bloodstream.
bloodstream still from last night.
When did you have tequila?
I didn't have tequila last night. It's
I
It's
was
a
like,
joke.
a joke.
when did we have tequila last
It's a
night?
joke. It's a joke. Is that Knob
Tequila.
Creek still going through your veins?
No, but it hit me hard that next day.
Cam and I were on a trip for a week in Miami, and we went to
I was there
Ruth's
too.
Chris Steakhouse, and he had Knob Creek.
I did. I bought your dad a shot of whiskey.
Yeah, which I was surprised he could drive after that.
Yeah.
Because he had
Did he
his
like
drink.
it?
Yeah, he had his drink and a full thing of Knob Creek, and I'm like, dude, how are you?
A
Okay
shot
right
or
now?
a full thing?
I like a
Two-finger pour.
Two-finger pour, whatever that's called. I don't think it's called a dram. Jason, David, let me know what is that
These
called?
are my 2 fingers.
Two-hand pour.
Yeah. Can I get a 2-finger pour?
Boom. My fingers are giant.
Can I get a dick pour?
A big dick pour. So we're here. We're back. We're going to be catching up on all this stuff. No beer review, no happy birthday, no Uber facts with Kreger. But you know what is today is Kreger's birthday. Yeah, we're recording on Kreger's birthday. That's Saturday the 15th.
Every time we touch,
I get this feeling, and every time we kiss, I swear I can fly. Don't you feel my heart beat fast? I want it to last. Need you by my side.
Oh, that's perfect for the video watchers because that was
Because we're all
insane.
bouncing.
We're all bouncing. Oh, that was great. So that's what we do on Kreger's birthday is we make him get up real early and record a podcast.
Hey, at least he got his
and I-
birthday taquitos, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
I have a present for him down in the fridge.
Ooh, also, I tried Mila Kunis's Jim Beam last night. It was
Oh,
pretty
the
good.
Devil's Cut or whatever?
Yeah, because I went to
How is that?
It's not
it,
bad.
it was actually pretty good because I was at a wedding and it was an open bar and I just saw that back. And I'm like, "Okay, this is just for everyone." She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Okay, let's get that. Let me try it first." And then I tried. I'm like, "Oh, it's good." And I just had it on the rocks like all night.
Yeah. I've
It
always
was-
wanted to try it because it sounds like a cool thing. And
It's super
Yeah.
oaky.
but the problem it made me fearful is I've never heard other more reputable whiskey and bourbon places doing things like that. So it's like, is this just a Jim Beam thing where they're trying to squeeze every last cent out
It definitely
of these
it was a lot
barrels?
smoother.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I mean,
Well,
then
then I'll
again,
try
like,
it then.
I'm uncultured when it comes to whiskeys and stuff
I
like
think
that.
you know enough to know what's good
Yeah,
and what's
I would agree
harsh.
with
But I was like, I was able to, I basically the entire night, I was the only one who like wanted any of that. So
Yeah.
I was just having it on the rocks the entire night.
That's
There you go.
delicious, dude.
Yeah.
And you get a cardboard cutout of Mila Kunis every time you buy a bottle?
Now you get like
Maybe.
a real doll version.
Oh.
Yeah, I got the Kunis cut.
Ooh, the Kunis cut. I like it.
Can't wait to
So-
get a taste of Mila.
Yeah.
We're
It did
here.
taste like her.
Mila Jovovich?
Mila
Mila
Djokovic?
Djokovic?
Jovovich.
Jovovich, yeah.
Jovovich.
If she was a stand-up
And you're thinking
comedian.
of Novak Djokovic, the
Oh.
tennis player.
Is she
Mila
a Jehovah's
Jo-
Witness?
Jovovich.
Mila Jehoshaphat?
Jehoshaphat. So we're celebrating a birth with Kreger, but
A
guys,
and we'll shout out Jordan's wife, Madison.
It's
Her
tomorrow,
birthday
the
is
6th.
mañana.
yes, on Father's Day.
Farther.
But there is a lot of death that happened this week too, guys. You like my segue there?
Yeah, I love it.
Celebrating birth, but let's talk about some deaths that happen.
Is this
iTunes.
the Happy Death Day segment?
Yeah, iTunes is dead, guys.
It is
It's
dead.
been announced.
Yeah, it's done.
iTunes.
Wait, what?
The next version of the OS that Mac has, iTunes is dead. They're not supporting it anymore. It's not going to be available. They're cutting it into.
Cam's actually crying.
They're cutting it into an Apple Music, an Apple TV, and an Apple Podcast app. So it's all going to be separated. No more iTunes. It's dead. It's gone. Wow, Joe, you look really distraught right now. And confused a little
yeah,
bit.
I'm just confused. I'm
Yeah.
like, huh.
Essentially, what I hear is that all the functionality is going to be the same, just spread out over 3 apps now.
Okay.
Wow, because what's more efficient than having 3 things to click on?
Well, they're saying
Rather
because
than having
iTunes,
just the one
well,
that
they're
does it
saying
all.
iTunes is so bloated right now with all these functionalities that no one uses, that they're just like, well, people want their music separate, they want their TV and movies separate, and they want their podcast
I can't remember
separate.
the last time I went onto the iTunes app was to buy a ringtone because that's
Yeah.
the only thing like you use it for. Because if you want to listen to music, you go to the music app and you listen to
As
podcasts.
long
on
as
the
I'm
streaming
podcast
has
app.
become so.
I will be
Yeah.
only
Mainstream for
mad if they take away my ability to manage my music offline. Because
Yeah,
I have
that's the
so
off
much
the line?
music and off the line. I have so much TV and music that I didn't buy through Apple.
Yeah, that's my only concern too. Like I write and record a lot of music,
Yeah.
and I put it all into playlists that I have.
So as long
on
as they don't
iTunes.
take that away, I'll be okay. Another thing that died, Swamp Thing already got canceled.
Yeah, it did.
First,
One episode.
One episode canceled. I actually knew it was gonna. I read a report that it was gonna be canceled before it even came out because 2 weeks before it came out, they had already said, "Hey, we stopped production on this and we're only releasing 10 episodes," which is really weird because I've heard great reviews about Swamp Thing. Everyone's loving
apparently
it.
HBO's already trying to get the rights to
Yeah,
continue.
and it'll be better.
It will be better on HBO. You have a bigger budget. DC Universe, I haven't been that
She got a
thrilled
big
with it.
budget.
Has anyone been thrilled with DC?
Some people say they like Titan. Some
People like Gotham, right?
Well,
Gotham-
Gotham's not on it. Gotham's on Fox.
Yeah.
But Gotham is good.
Oh.
Gotham
is
is
good.
great. Gotham was a
They've
great
had a
show.
lot of great actors and
Yeah.
actresses.
Claire's uncle wrote for it.
Wrote for Gotham?
Yeah.
Dude, that was that's one of my favorite.
Should we try and bring him on?
Yes,
Okay,
I would
I'll
be
talk
so
to him.
down.
Oh,
Which
we can watch some
we-
Gotham.
We'll bring out.
Yeah.
We can watch some Gotham, and he could tell us about what he wrote on it. No, but I want to say one thing here. So the new Star Wars game coming out, Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah.
The
Oh, looks
kid
so
who
sick.
played Jeremy Valesky, who was like the Joker on
Yeah.
Gotham, is the kid who's the main character.
Oh, that's cool.
I didn't
playing-
know that.
Yeah, and that's why it was so weird watching the gameplay. I'm like, why does Joker have a lightsaber?
Jerome.
Yeah, Jerome. But
He's a really good actor.
he's such
Yeah,
a
he's
good
great.
actor.
I honestly
He did an
sometimes
excellent
I get
Joker.
him mixed up with Skarsgård sometimes. He kind of reminds me of
a little
Skarsgård.
bit.
A little
He
bit.
does look a lot like
Oh,
him.
I
yeah.
The guy that
see
plays
that,
the
yeah.
Penguin's good too.
Whatever
Whatever his name is.
Oh, Lord is his
um,
last name or something?
Yeah.
Something Lord.
Oswald
Doesn't want to be a
Cobblepot.
royal.
No, he doesn't want to be royal. Anyway, what's funny is the guy that played Penguin in it, the thing I knew him from is he was a small character in one episode of Walking Dead back in season 3.
Was he?
Yeah, he was with this group of people, then they tried to steal something or kill someone or something. I remember seeing him and I was like, and then I saw him in Gotham, I'm like, oh, same guy, just with a bigger nose.
Well, even the guy who played Edward Nygma, the Riddler,
Yeah.
is good in that. That's just
That
a good show.
is great.
It
It,
was a good
goes
show.
off the rails, which I like.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
crazy. Anyway,
Yeah, Uncle wrote for it.
so let's get him on here. Swamp Thing canceled. Talking about The Walking Dead. Spoiler for anyone who likes the comics and isn't caught up. Rick Grimes officially died in the comics. He got shot in the gut, turned into a zombie, and Carl had to put him out of his misery.
Yeah.
Carl, because Carl's still alive in the comics. I think
Yeah.
he died in the show. I don't know.
Yeah.
I stopped watching the show so long ago.
Same.
I'm so out of
I've
it.
never seen a single episode.
You've never seen a single episode?
Nope.
I got into a few of the middle seasons. I was like, oh, this is okay. And then I was like, and I'm bored.
You know what? That's like your Game of Thrones for me then. I haven't seen a single episode of Game of Thrones.
And I don't really have an interest in starting.
See, and that's the thing. You don't care about starting Walking Dead. I don't care about starting Game of Thrones. You get so far out of the fandom of it that it's just kind of whatever. So yeah, there was a lot of deaths happening in pop culture over the week while we were kind of missing here.
Yeah, there were.
Cam lost someone important.
Well, who did Cam lose?
Pat Bolin, the owner for the Broncos,
How did I not hear he died?
because
He
were
was
busy.
really old,
and he had
though.
Alzheimer's.
Yeah, he was really old.
But yeah, Pat Bolin died. Rest in peace.
RIP.
One of the greatest owners of all time.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah.
I listened to a lot of sports talk radio, and no one had anything bad to say about him.
He-
And
how
they
long-
said he was actually a cool dude. Like he walked around with a leather jacket on.
Well, I was
like,
gonna say, wasn't he
nice.
Yeah, he was a good
even at
dude.
games last season?
No, he
No?
was in the hospital pretty much all last season.
I feel like I saw him not that long ago at a game, but I guess I'm getting it mixed up.
Maybe it was one of the other Bolins. Like
Could
one of his,
be.
like brother.
It's the other Bolin brother.
Does he have brothers
I
to show up?
don't know.
Oh, okay.
He's got a daughter and a son and his wife.
Speaking of Bolins, you know what I really want to watch is Alley Cat Strike.
Yeah.
Dude, we should watch that on the
I can't wait
podcast.
for Disney Plus to come out.
I
They're
know.
gonna be
When that
doing
comes
so
out,
many.
all month is going to be Disney Channel original
It's
movies.
gonna be
for the
us, and we're gonna
podcast.
be like, wow, all these movies suck.
Yeah, but it's going to be fun to talk about.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Joe.
Kaylee Cuoco is in that movie.
Yes,
Alley
she
Cat's
is.
Strike Back.
Wow.
Yeah, she's the love
forgot.
interest, I think. What's up,
No,
Tiger?
she's not.
Oh, no.
I was like on YouTube the other day, and I saw their Looper released this video. It's like the most deadly movie that happened, and apparently there was a John Wayne movie that they filmed in one, like, too close to one of the nuclear test sites.
Ooh.
And it's like known as like the movie was terrible, and also like upwards of 90-something cast and crew have died from cancer since.
Wow.
Holy
So
cow.
That's bad.
that might be something
What
we
was the
could
production?
do.
What's it called?
I don't
Is that going to
know.
happen with the new Chernobyl movie?
No, I was saying we could do a
That show is
we,
supposed to be really
Too
good. By the
soon.
we
way.
could do a Wreck
Is
My
it?
podcast on that.
That's a good one. Yeah, find out the name of it, and we'll
Yeah.
do a Wreck My Podcast on it. The deadliest movie ever. That's super cool.
Yeah.
I
Deadliest
like that.
Catch.
A lot of death talking. But you know what? This is a bad segue to go into my next talking point. We donated $50 to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we took all our.
Best segues
That's a
ever
bad
today.
segue. I wrote this down real quick yesterday.
Dude, you're in my wheelhouse right
I
now.
know, that's bad.
Do you have a house full of wheels?
I do.
I got
Come on down to Cam's House of Wheels. We got wagon wheels. We got.
Can we make this commercial?
Yeah, sure.
rubber wheels. We
We got rubber wheels.
stone wheels.
We
What
have the
wheels?
first ever.
We have
stone wheel.
casters. If you do like casters, we have one of them. You can put it on a unicycle and make it a bicycle with a caster. You
And
can
that's
come on
not the
down.
friendly ghost.
Nope, caster.
But yeah, we donated all our Patreon money from last week with the Brew interviews, so it went to a good cause.
That's
Or
awesome.
last month. So we put in a little bit ourselves. So we took our 40, threw in an extra $10, put 50 there. Hopefully that helps some people. If suicide prevention is a really big thing,
It
and
is.
Yeah.
hopefully anyone who's feeling that way should talk to someone. That's what people say. Talk to me, I guess, because I'm good to talk to.
Yeah, because Jordan to everyone goes like, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me.
Talk to me. No, but seriously, it's a good foundation to have. Suicide is definitely like a really terrible thing. Depression's really bad.
Yeah, if you're ever
You don't say.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's kind of a no-duh statement.
And you know what? It's
but
awesome that we did it. We're recording
Yeah.
this during Pride Month, and
Yeah.
the teens that are most susceptible to suicide are queer
100%.
teens and queer and trans teens. And we, our patrons, donated to a cause that is incredibly pertinent and
Yeah.
super important. So
Yeah.
I think it's awesome.
I think it's awesome too. There's always someone out there who's going to accept you for who you are. So even though it may seem terrible right now, like just wait, you'll find those people. So
Yeah.
I think it's good. A good message to have. Go watch Queer Eye. They're very heartwarming.
It
They
helps.
say it way better than I do.
They're a great show.
Yeah,
too.
that's a great show. I love it. I want to hang out with Jonathan Van Ness every day of my
Oh,
life.
speaking of Jonathan Van Ness, did you see that he came out as non-binary?
So explain to me what that means, because I'm
It means that he
ignorant.
doesn't adhere to any gender. He's
Oh,
neither
cool.
male nor female. He
Perfect.
is non-binary.
There you go. I like it.
They are
They.
non-binary.
So does he go by they now?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I didn't read
I think
deep
it's like
enough.
a personal preference.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
puts their
So he
personal
could
preference
still-
for the pronoun.
He could still go by he, but be non-binary. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Herm.
Is it like a
and
her
him.
man?
Herm Edwards. I didn't know Herm Edwards was non-binary.
He was
I
the
like
first.
it. I like it. All right, moving into one of the few segments we're gonna do today. Would you rather? Take it out. So here's a would you rather question that my wife said I should ask you guys.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So if you were to poop your pants, would you rather poop with shorts on or poop with pants on?
Cam already did that.
But what would you rather have happen? Not what actually happened to you.
Yeah. I've had a lot of poop pants issues.
Pull pants.
So wait, let's let
Band
Krager
name, Poop Pants.
let's let Krager and Joe answer this, and let's get the expert opinion.
So
would you rather
X-Men opinion.
the X-Men opinion on it?
Krager, would you like to go first?
I need to think about. Well, also it depends
then
on
I
the
can
type
go
of
first.
poop.
Just a log, one log.
Yeah.
One
Just
log. I mean, shorts.
Shorts. It's got to
Yeah.
be shorts. That
So
way
you'd
it can
rather
be
it
a
drop
quick,
out?
Yeah, look quick, drop out, stick it under the desk, and then roll away.
and never come back. Be like, damn, what dog did that?
If it was me, though, I'd walk by it because I lived in San Francisco and there was so much poop on the floor. I'd be like, that's a human poop. I know it.
Human poop. Well, and you'd be part of that app then that shows you where all the feces are in San Francisco.
Yeah. There's a feces
that's an
map
app.
of San Francisco.
Yep, that's a thing.
Of where there's the most poop in San Francisco.
Oh, it needs to be called the fecal mapper.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's the poop map though is the brownest literally right where I lived.
Is it it's not GPS, it's FPS, fecal positioning.
It's like the what is it? Like the like sexual predator.
Yes.
Like map.
Oh,
where it's
the
just like a
Megan
bunch of
Swan
like little
maps?
dots,
Yeah.
like red dots, except they're all just like brown dots everywhere.
That's so funny. Krager, what would you do? Pants or shorts?
No, got to be shorts.
I know. I think I do shorts too. But none of us.
Shorts are usually cheaper. Like, because let's face it, like if you're probably gonna like get rid of.
Yeah,
whatever you're
I
wearing.
probably would.
So,
Because the worst part about the pants is
If
if
you
your
stuck
shorts
in your
one,
leg.
they could be loose. You
Then
can
your
kind of
whole
like you
leg's
can
got
get it
poop
out.
on
Yeah,
it.
with pants, it's just gonna be running down your leg.
see, this is why we need to go back
Oh,
to.
Cam says
this
no.
is why we need to. Well, actually,
Go
see,
to the
I wear.
expert.
Actually, it wouldn't really matter because I wear boxer briefs.
That's my point
so
exactly.
like, I wouldn't. I would just like.
I was just gonna
Use
ask:
pair
does anyone
underwear.
wear whitey tighties or
That's
boxer
true.
briefs?
It
Because
Boxer
matters
briefs.
exactly from personal experience what kind of underwear you're wearing.
that's true.
Because if you're wearing like tighter underwear, homeboy sits in there until you can make it to the bathroom. And I'll tell you right now, pants eliminate any of that issue because there's no way your poop is falling out all the way out of your butt cheeks because when you feel it, you pinch it, you walk to the store, you walk to the bathroom.
No, but in this,
And you let it go.
In this
Put it on
premise,
the
in this
shelf.
premise, for some reason, you can't pinch it, and the entire log is
Yeah.
in your pants.
Now, what if you don't wear underwear?
You-
now the premise,
then you, dude, wear shorts.
Cam, the premise of this is you weren't
Guess I'm
able to
wearing
pinch
shorts.
it. The entire log is in your.
No,
underwear.
I'm saying, but you could it's still in your underwear, but you can hold it in your butt cheeks.
No, you would just squish it, and then it'd be.
I would rather have it be squished in between my butt cheeks and wipe it than have it fall out of my pant leg.
I just thought of something. What if you're wearing a thong? Does it turn into two poops?
Yes.
It's reproducing.
A G string. Would that be a P string or a B string?
I got a terrible, weird mental image
like
that I
it, yeah.
never want to think of again.
funny.
two different directions.
Does
Does it go down each pant leg? Each short leg, it just goes down.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I love
That,
talking
for
about
some
it.
reason, that just made me think of that weird hot dog slicer on TV
Oh,
that turns it into
yes.
a man.
Oh god, that's
Yeah.
gross.
What?
You haven't seen the hot dog man? Okay, dude.
Oh,
I'm showing
that's
you hot
so
dog
Show
gross.
me after.
Show us
Show
a
me
hot
after.
dog
Show me
man.
after.
Do you think it would split evenly?
No, that thong is not, unless it's like the tightest thong ever. That thing is not cutting it down the middle the whole
my
way.
God.
All right, that was a poop question that my wife asked me. Poop pants. Poop pants.
What did Madison say?
I don't think she answered. I think she said you should just ask the guys this.
Ask her on her birthday.
Okay, I'm gonna ask her on her birthday. It's a good birthday question.
Yeah.
all
Morning,
right.
baby. Which would you and ask her about the thong thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So what would happen if you pooped with a thong?
Madison, I need to borrow one of your thongs.
Yeah, this is for science.
You're like on the toilet. You're like, huh, and he's just like, we just get a text that's like,
It worked. Science, bitch. Anyway, I have a Patreon question here for you guys. This is from The Difference Between Us. And this is actually a really good question because Cam and I were just out of California
yeah.
for a bit. And it says, what's your favorite thing about living in California?
Weather.
I was just going to say no
It's-
humidity.
It's the weather. There's no other reason why, because it's so expensive to live here. The other
That's
thing,
true.
So weather, and that you can basically get any scenery. You
Yeah.
get the beach,
I was gonna
mountains,
say,
forest, desert. You have it all.
Proximity
That-
and things to
California.
do.
That's my number one. That's why I don't ever want to leave California,
Yeah.
is because currently where we live, you're an hour to an hour and a half away from anything
Everything.
Yeah.
you could possibly want to do.
Yeah.
Snowboarding, surfing, mountain biking, kayaking,
Hiking.
Disneyland, hiking,
Swimming.
beaches, lakes.
Well, where we live specifically in
seriously,
California,
it's
you are. You go
everywhere.
north and you kind of lose out on some of the
Not
like
all of it.
touristy locations,
Yeah.
but not the scenery. Like you even up north, you still have the beach, you still have the mountains, you still have like all that
You
stuff.
get the redwoods.
Forest.
The redwoods, yeah.
Desert.
You go to the forest moon of
another big
Endor.
thing is we may get fires, but because California is so notable for fires, we have the proper whatever in place, the proper protocol in place,
The proper 12 whiskey.
the proper
in place.
protocol in place where the fires never get out of hand because we're so prepared for them.
Well, most
And
of
we
them don't, but
most
some of
don't.
them,
Well,
some
I'm
of them
saying
go a little
at least
crazy.
where we are in our part of
We're
California.
more well prepared than most places are because this is something that's very frequent.
My favorite thing about California is the culture and our access to food from all around the world.
That's 100% true. You cannot get better, like
Mexican
authentic Mexican food
Yep.
than you can in Southern California.
Same with better authentic Chinese food,
Chinese food, Korean food.
authentic Korean
Yeah.
food,
Yeah.
Thai, Vietnamese.
If you
Oh, yeah,
live
we
in
have it all.
If
We
you
have-
live in Los Angeles area, this is like a melting pot of food
and
It is-
culture.
and
There's
culture.
so much rich culture here. You can
It's
get
true.
like authentic Ethiopian food.
We also
Yeah.
have poor
Everything.
culture.
We do have poor culture. All those homeless people. No, it's true. We take so much for granted. I remember going to, I think it was in North Carolina, and some friends were like, "Oh, we're gonna take you to this amazing Mexican restaurant." Awful, but that was good Mexican food to them. And I'm like, have you never just gone into
Also,
a hole in the wall burrito place?
The other part about it is the things we don't have to deal with: tornadoes,
Yes.
hurricanes,
Yes,
the big,
a lot of rain.
the crazy bugs that are in other parts of the country
Yes.
too.
Enough snow to where you can't leave your house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Freaking alligators.
I'll take an I'll take an earthquake every 15, 20 years over that.
Yeah.
Come on.
which we haven't had one in.
We haven't had one in a
Also-
while.
we're
but
due for one.
Also, what we have,
all of us knocking on wood right now.
another thing that's really cool about California is our art and music scene,
Yes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
and our agriculture.
Yeah, we have a
Yeah.
great.
You know what?
farm
It's
system.
funny though. Is we're really talking about this only as Southern Californians rather than Northern.
Yeah, but we have
Californians.
traveled all of California.
All of
But
California.
Northern California, no, that's not true. I was
Northern
going to say Northern
California
California
is-
doesn't have the culture that down here has, but they do.
They
San
do.
Francisco.
They definitely
I
do.
lived in San
Yeah,
Francisco.
you're right. San
Northern
Francisco is
California
huge
can
on that.
suck my left nut.
San Francisco is the densest, richest melting pot of culture I've
Yeah.
ever been in,
Well, it's just
minus
there's-
all of the tech bros.
there's
You get
just-
rid of all
Yeah.
them, and it is utopia.
Silicon
Tech bros are
Valley.
destroying
Especially
it.
just because there's so many people in just a small area.
It's
Like,
7. It's
San
7.5
Francisco
by
is
7.5.
smaller than Santa Clarita.
That's it. Yeah, it's 7.5 by 7.5. Santa Clarita's wider than
Yeah.
that.
It's 7.5 feet by 7.5 feet.
Yeah, it's really small. That's why there's so much poop. And it's 7.5 miles by 7.5 miles, and you can only build up. And so
Yeah.
people are just densely packing in there and bringing
Yeah.
their cultures and their food and everything. Like
That's
it's amazing.
why California's sinking.
Speaking of California, Jordan, Gregor, Cam, do you guys think the theory of the big one, of
when
the
we break
big,
off?
the big earthquake, do
Yeah.
you think it's going to happen?
Yeah. 100%.
Oh yeah, of course we're gonna have another big
It's
earthquake.
just
Well, no,
science.
but
No,
do you,
the
like
big
like the theory of the big one, where it's like it's
California breaks off of the plate.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look back in what
Well-
was it, the late 70s, early 80s, we had the big one that almost had the dam break, and then in the 90s we had the big one. Like there's always a
94
there's
earthquake.
94 earthquake. There's
I
always
remember
there's
that.
always a big one, but like every 20 years or so you have a big one. I don't think we're ever gonna get one
No,
where like
but-
we're
What
gonna
scientists
be
are saying-
beachfront property or
That's
anything.
Scientists
theory
are
is the
saying
big
that
one.
we're going to have one bigger than the 94 earthquake because the San Andreas fault is so ready to break. And here are the two theories: that we're going to have a bunch of minor tension breaks until it goes down over the course of time, or we're going to have one where it snaps and it's catastrophic.
It basically makes like the
San-
Antelope Valley a beachfront,
beachfront.
area.
And that's why everyone's
Wait,
living there
hold
now.
on. How would AV be a beachfront? Like you're saying?
Because
breaking
that's what the
off
San
San
Andreas
Andreas
It'll
fault
break-
is. It runs right there.
and it'll
so it's
break
gonna
into the ocean.
And
wow.
Los Angeles,
Here's-
everything on the west side is basically
Here's
just
the
gonna
thing.
fall in
and,
the ocean.
and Los Angeles is covered in microfaults
Yeah.
all throughout. So if that travels through, it'll break and Los Angeles will just crumble and disappear.
Yep.
Here's the thing. So scientists
That includes us.
Yeah, we're on the west side of it, of the San Andreas Fault. We
But
would be
we're
underwater.
like a 30-minute drive from Navy, so we'll just like we'll zoom real quick.
We
And
can,
we-
while
you
an
can't-
earthquake is happening.
if it,
I will buy one of those cars that can be a car and a boat, and we'll be fine.
a duck.
also this like for an earthquake to be of this magnitude, it'd be like oh my god.
Dude,
That was wet.
that was
that
gross.
was disgusting.
Yeah, Krager, gross.
Which actually
What
brings
underwear
me
are
to
you
my
wearing?
next point.
really, really tight underwear.
Which brings me to my next point. So scientists, right?
Yeah.
They got science and all. That's cool.
Yeah, like facts.
Like facts and stuff, but they're not taking into account the fat fart theory. So nice segue to that.
Yeah.
Where whenever you got a lot of gas, you just have like little ones come out, and then it makes the big one not so bad afterwards.
100%.
So the faults and tectonic plates are going to be the same way. They're going to have a little bit of like that, like like silent but deadly gases come out.
I understand that's a really funny joke, but
I
also
know.
for the sense of it, there's no the fault doesn't have the
butthole?
agency to be like, let's make tiny percussive farts.
No, it does.
It doesn't have a sphincter
Dude,
that you could control.
All we gotta do is just throw some Tums down there. It'll be fine.
Just like airdrop Pepto.
Pepto-Bismol, yeah, it'll be totally fine. It's so
that's
good.
that's what the planes drop.
Yeah,
Pepto.
a bunch of that Pepto-Bismol.
Pepto.
So thank you.
It just instantly kills the burning.
It's the chemtrails.
Thank you, Jason, from The Difference Between Us for asking us that question.
Yeah, thanks, Jason.
That's a good
moving
question.
on to our next segment.
I just farted my butt.
Here's where we have a question to ponder. What do people in China call their good plates?
We got some good plates. Hey, look at my good plates.
So if you're Chinese, and if you know the answer to this and want to write in, I'd like to know the answer. If you're Chinese and you go out for Chinese food, do you just call it food?
Yeah, like,
Me food.
also, why do we call it China? Like the plates.
Good China.
It's
Yeah.
actually called China.
This is why it's called China, because porcelain was originally invented in China.
Oh.
And so as dumb Americans, we're like, oh, look at our China.
China.
Yeah.
This is my China.
Yeah.
It says made in China.
just
So
land
and we
is
just have
my
a little
China.
Chinaman in the corner, like, hey.
Hey.
Is Chinaman really offensive?
Chinaman? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I meant it as China, comma man, not Chinaman.
what if you're a Chinese man?
Yeah, like
then you call yourself a man.
Then you say,
no, if you're
Then you
saying,
say I'm a
if you're
man-
saying he was a Chinese man, and you're saying
That's different than a Chinaman.
yes.
I almost just said, then you call him a manese.
Is he the Alfred Marvel hero? Chinaman.
Oh.
Captain America and Corporal China.
The past couple episodes of this have been a little racy.
Yeah.
Not racy,
Well,
racist.
Hey, I'm trying to
It's
make sure.
10:30 and I'm sweaty.
Hey, I'm asking the question to make sure.
Yeah.
I'm purposely trying not to be.
Yeah. Don't say Oriental either.
What do Oreos have to do with this?
Aren't they in Baltimore?
The Orioles are.
Oh.
The Baltimore Orientals.
I love that. Sounds like
any-
another skit.
Anything can happen if the Redskins are still a team.
That's true.
Honestly, I wish that because the Japanese have their own baseball league.
Yeah.
I wish that they would make a team called the Baltimore Orientals.
One thing I'm surprised the Cleveland Indians still have that logo.
Chief Wahoo. Yeah, that's his name. Chief Wahoo.
Wahoo.
Have
Does
you
he-
seen this logo?
He just
Yeah, I've seen it. I have family
it's
that lives in
because he
Cleveland.
invented Wahoo tacos.
I was just gonna say, does he eat there a bunch of like that?
Yeah, and they're like, we're not getting rid of Chief Wahoo. Our fans love it. And I was like, oh, your fans
And are they the
suck.
ones that are like the tomahawk chop?
And it is
Yeah.
it is
No, that's the
literally-
Braves.
That's the
Oh, that's the
Atlanta
Braves.
The Braves is the worst. You're sitting there and you just hear, oh, I have no soul.
The whole time. The whole time.
Yeah, it's
And
trash.
yeah, it's bad.
Absolute trash.
As a white man in middle class America, I don't see what the problem is. Let's move to our next segment.
high.
Why we haven't heard or seen it, there is something to perceive. A novel type and hype, give us something to believe on. When they chose to focus emphasis, we're forming a hypothesis. But all we really know is that we're stoked on this, stoked on this. Stoked on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, high-pitched prospector.
Yeehaw! We're here to talk about stuff.
it's me, Helium Prospector.
So this is Stoked on This. This is where we talk about what we're excited for this week in pop culture and IRL. That stands for in real life,
Yeah, it
Jason.
Jason.
Momoa.
So, guys, you want to start off in case we have some crossover?
Yeah, I've got one that I don't think you guys will have. One of the creators of Rick and Morty.
Yes.
Justin Roiland. The one that voices Rick, Morty, most of the characters, came out with a video game for PlayStation and consoles, and it's called Trover Saves the Universe. And here is the synopsis. Your dogs have been dognapped by a beaked lunatic named Glorkin, who stuffed them into his eye holes and is using their life essence to destroy the universe. You're partnered with Trover, a little purple eye hole monster who isn't a huge fan of working or being put in the position of having to save the universe. He's also not that big of a fan of you, quite frankly, and neither am I. JK, you're great. only you and Trover can save everything in the bizarre comedy universe. And that's what Trover looks like with his eye hole guys.
Oh, that's so weird.
Whoa,
So
that's weird.
yeah, it's gonna be awesome. And
It looks insane.
I watched a trailer for it. It looks ridiculous. I want to play it so bad because Justin Roiland is one of the funniest dudes.
Do you know what
alive.
consoles it's coming out for? Is it all of them?
PlayStation, and you can get it on like PC.
Okay.
Probably gonna be like one of the indie.
Yeah, it's one of those indie
Yeah,
games.
you can download it and everything. It's gonna be awesome. I'm so stoked about that.
That's cool.
Did I talk about the Pokemon pop-up last time, or did I just
no,
send you guys the
sent
message?
it to us in like text.
Okay, so there's
Or group
two
message.
pop-up restaurants and bars that I'm excited about. Pokemon one where you can get Pokemon-inspired burgers and food where they like print the Pokemon's faces onto burgers. I actually secured 8 tickets for us, or 8 pre-order on the wait list.
Yeah,
so I got it for you and Madison, and you and Morgan, me and Clara, and Joe and whoever the hell he wants to bring. And Kate, yeah. I didn't know if Kate was into Pokemon, so and
Me and Joe are like, we'll take 2 tickets each and leave the ladies at home.
but the thing is, it's not just food and drinks. You can go in there and they're giving away prizes. They're doing a thing for best costume, but they have a competition where they have created a system where you can catch Pokemon with your group.
Wow.
And compete to catch Pokemon together, and whoever is is deemed the Pokemon master get like some giant prize.
Do we physically get to hold a ball in our hands and throw it at Pokemon?
According to the thing, it's like this whole thing that they are doing. It's like this room that they built.
I want self-control when you're throwing.
No, I'm gonna hit the ones that are so far away before anyone else gets a shot.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you know how good my aim, your aim, and maybe
Not
Jordan,
my
probably not, but Jordan's going to be our Pokedex. He's going to be Dex for us.
I'll be Dexter.
I'll be like, who's that? And you'll be like, Ditto, the whatever Pokemon.
Ditto, the transforming Pokemon.
Yeah.
Ditto.
We are going to wreck everyone there, and I know that
it's gonna be fun.
It's going to be so fun.
Oh, it's gonna be so
and then
cool.
the other pop-up I showed Jordan when we were in Miami, there's going to be a Good Burger pop-up.
Yeah,
in
that
LA.
was fun. We
Yeah.
need to do a field trip for that, especially since we did the Good Burger episode.
100.
Yeah, so those are the
We'll
3
have to
things
get
that
some
I
Ed
am
special sauce.
most stoked about. I found some other things that I was like, oh, this is cool, but
Yeah.
those are the 3 things right now that I'm beyond excited for.
No, those are all going to be so cool. I love the little whole pop-up stuff going on.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
great.
Yeah,
It's great to have that stuff. The Pokemon thing's going to be so cool.
it's going to be insane.
Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be like Pokemon Go just on crack.
Yeah, IRL.
Yeah, I love it, Jason.
Jason.
All right, Krieger, what are you stoked on?
So I saw this. The Jonas Brothers were on Kiss FM being interviewed. Oh, you guys already know.
Yeah.
So they were talking about how
I don't know.
They're talking about their favorite bands and stuff like that. And one of the hosts on Kiss FM was like, he loves My Chemical Romance, and so Joe from the Jonas Brothers mentioned, I've got some dirt. My Chemical Romance apparently were rehearsing next to us in New York recently.
I know.
We also found out
So
that the creator of Warped Tour was trying to get MCR for the 25th anniversary of Warped Tour, but they declined. And so Cam and I were thinking, I wonder if they declined because they haven't played in 7 years, and they're like, no, we're out of practice.
And we're
but then
working
we're
on
like,
something.
ooh, that's not a bad idea, though. Let's start practicing. Let's start.
Well, because Gerard Way and Ray Toro did those 2 songs for Umbrella Academy together. Maybe got the bug
Oh, you got to
back.
bring Mikey in. That's
oh
it.
my gosh, dude, it's gonna be chubby Gerard Way on stage.
I don't
It's
care.
gonna be amazing.
he's got goosebumps.
Yeah, I do, and I got goosebumps last night. That is
gonna be
huge. It is monumental, and
Monumentable?
I don't care. And the fact, you know that I get excited when I can't articulate. Like
Cam, I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
In one night, 2 concerts happening in 2 separate locations, all here in LA. Modern Baseball is playing in one location. My Chemical Romance is playing in the other location. Which one are you going to?
and they're playing at the same time.
Playing at the same time, same night. You have to choose one.
I'm going to my chem.
I
I
would
know.
too.
You kind of have to
Yeah.
though, because you don't know how long they're gonna stay together. Then
Yeah.
Well, same with Modern.
Modern. Oh,
No,
no,
but-
but that's so. Yeah, no, I'd go to
Modern
my
hasn't
chem.
broken up though.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
broke up
they
like
did.
5 years ago.
5 years ago.
Oh,
And because the lead singer was super.
How old is their most recent CD? Why do I feel like it's not that long ago?
It's like 5 or 6
Yeah,
years
about
ago.
5 years
God.
ago.
Yeah, that's like when sports came out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's hard because Modern Baseball is like my new shit. But no, I gotta go to MCR.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, MCR. I have to see them. I have not ever seen them.
Same. I've never seen Modern
That'd be
Baseball
good.
either.
either.
So is that?
Big
do you have
games.
another one, or is that your one big one?
I'm really. I just skip it.
Okay.
I couldn't find it.
That's a good one though.
Yeah.
My chem man. I would love to see
That
that.
would be
be amazing.
amazing.
That would be so good.
What if modern baseball opened for them?
That'd
They
be so
wouldn't,
cool.
but
That would
what if they
never
did?
happen.
But what
Who
if they
would,
did?
who would open? Who do you think if my chem was going to go for a tour? Who do you think would be the opener for them?
It'd probably be something more relevant. I doubt it would be like a nostalgia band.
Say
Vampire
anything?
Weekend.
Say anything?
You think Say Anything?
They'd be maybe one of the first acts,
Maybe.
and just because they're kind of in that. In that
Well, here's
I
the thing.
got it.
I think My Chemical Romance headlining a tour would only have one other opener.
Limp Bizkit.
I could see 2.
You can see two.
yeah,
I
I'd
could
see
see
two
no
because they're
Limp Bizkit.
huge. They were huge.
Yeah. Because when Fall Out Boy goes on tour, they only have one opener.
Blink could maybe do it.
Oh, Blink would be cool, but I don't think
Blink
they would
would not
open. No,
open
no
for
way. Because
MCR.
Blink would. It's like I would argue Blink's probably bigger than MCR.
I would
they
say
were
MCR
bigger.
would
Yeah.
probably open for Blink.
Yeah.
Well, they did that before.
Yeah.
That was already a tour.
I would say someone like a Newfound Glory or someone would open for
Oh,
my
I could see
cab.
that.
Yeah.
Maybe not anymore, but like there's that level where Newfound Glory is like
Ooh, I
big, but
got
not
it.
as the level
Avril
of my
Lavigne.
cam. Avril Lavigne.
That's it.
I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, that'd actually be kind of interesting.
Simple
Newfound Glory's
plan.
not a-
Dude,
Plan.
Simple Plan.
Simple
I
Plan
would
B.
go for that.
New band name, Simple
Simple
Plan B.
Plan B. All right, Joe. Should that be our title of this episode?
Yes.
Simple
Simple
Plan.
Plan
B.
B.
Yeah.
It's written down. It's happening.
Just a few things, just kind of like little recap. In case you lived under a rock, you
What are you,
would have
Patrick?
saw exactly. You would have saw that
I'm
the
Patrick.
Toronto Raptors have beaten the Golden State Warriors
I
for their
did see
first
that.
NBA title.
Oh, Canada.
Congratulations, Drake.
Yeah, congrats, Drake. Just happy to see the Warriors lose.
Yeah, it's
Honestly.
awesome.
I wasn't happy in the way it happened with both KD
Oh,
and
yeah,
I
Klay
know.
Thompson getting their Achilles destroyed
Yeah.
when they're up for contracts.
Yeah.
both of them.
Yeah, no, that's
But
not good.
The one thing that restores my faith in humanity a little bit is the Warriors are probably going to max them both regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Guys, I think you
Um,
forget what kind of podcast we're on.
Yeah, did you see the
need
St.
sports.
Louis Blues won in Game 7 of
Yeah,
the
Stanley Cup.
Stanley Cup final?
Hockey.
Cool. So hockey and basketball have the same like finals schedule?
Yeah,
Usually
they
they line
start
up in-
and basically end around the same time.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Cool.
So in Miami, I drank those tiny Miller Lights.
Yeah,
and
and watched all that
hockey.
stuff?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then, so E3 had just passed.
Yes, it
and so there's
did.
a lot of new updates on video games and everything going on in the video game world. One of them that I'm really excited for. So I play Mortal Kombat 11. It's
Oh.
a lot of fun.
And they have a good.
And they just announced one of the new characters that's going to be added to it, and it's Spawn.
Did you hear about the other character that's going to get released though?
No.
Ash from
Pokemon?
Evil Dead. No, from Evil Dead.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Ash
with
from
this
Evil.
boomstick.
That's so cool.
right.
This is my boomstick.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's
So
sick.
cool.
Hail to the king, baby.
Yeah. Is that the movie where he's like, I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum?
No, that's from Duke Nukem.
Oh, that's Duke
Yeah.
Nukem. Same character, pretty
It's the
much.
same guy.
So, the creators of Mortal Kombat NetherRealm, or
Yeah.
whatever they're called,
Yeah, NetherRealm.
they're really good at that. Like, even when they came out with the Injustice game, the special characters for that was like Hellboy and the
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
And,
Was it the last Mortal Kombat game that had Freddy and Jason in it? I
yeah,
think?
or
yeah.
and Alien and Predator.
Yes. They do a good
They-
job with horror icons in their games.
Just keeping it
So
kind of
cool.
like pop culture.
Yeah,
like,
I love it.
horror
So
icons?
They're good at
horror
it.
icons.
Horror.
So like Spawn and Ash, like oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's gonna
Those
be
two are gonna
good.
be great. Spawn's so cool though. I want to see his costume creations.
It's gonna be awesome.
The other one that they announced too, Terminator.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, so they're probably gonna have like a full Arnold, an Arnold with like the face kind of ripped apart,
And
and
a
then
half
a whole
Arnold.
endoskeleton.
You never go
yeah,
full
half
I wonder if
Arnold.
they're gonna have
Never
Homie,
go
the
full
cop
Arnold.
Oh,
from,
the
uh,
Lynx
Whoa.
cop?
Yeah.
No, I think they're all gonna be T800s.
Jordan,
what are you
doing?
T100.
We have to go.
You know, I saw Arnold Schwarzenegger's house in Brentwood.
That's what you said, yeah.
Yeah. When we went to go pick up Madison's car,
Yeah.
those houses were so nice.
Really?
And then there was Arnold Schwarzenegger's, and then right above it was Tom Brady's old house. It was crazy. Yeah. Whew. Cool stuff.
Brady.
Yeah. Anyway, what else are you excited for?
I mean, that's basically it.
Okay.
That's just E3.
I got
stuff.
a million things for you guys.
Nice.
You ready here? Pokemon trailer came out.
Yeah,
E3.
Yeah,
with
E3.
giant Pokemon. You have these giant Pokemon.
That's
Yeah.
right. I forgot about that.
And
Yeah.
you see the
Giant
Pokeball, it like turns into like this giant Pokeball.
That
You're
you have
like,
to throw
yeah,
two-handed?
you're like, yeah. So cool. I'm so excited for Sword and Shield.
Okay.
So excited. Yeah. Krager don't know. He's gonna learn when we go to that pop-up shop.
Yeah,
though.
he is.
If you don't know, you better ask somebody.
There's also a really cute Corgi Pokemon Pokemon you
Yeah,
showed me?
there
Yeah, that
is.
Yeah.
was so cool.
Which we had the best idea ever
We
to
did.
make an augmented reality app where you could take your pets, like cats and dogs and stuff, and then it turns them into Pokemon.
But
That's
only
a
cats
good
and
idea.
dogs, not fish. 'Cause
No
they're not real
fish.
pets.
Yeah, because those aren't real pets.
Well, it's just Magikarp.
Did you guys hear about Uncharted movie?
No.
Tom
Yes.
Holland is going to be Nathan Drake.
Really?
Spider-Man's going to be Nathan Drake, yeah.
I don't want you to steal it. I just forgot my other
What
Stoked
is
on
it?
this. They're doing a sequel to what's the Red Rom movie?
The what?
movie?
The Red
Oh,
Rom movie?
Dr. Sleep. You're talking about The Shining.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dr. Sleep's coming
Oh,
out.
Red Rum.
I
You said
s-
Red Robin.
No.
movie.
Red Robin.
I heard Red
yeah.
Robin too.
And
No,
Ewan
I saw-
McGregor
I
is
saw-
playing
so I
Danny
saw-
Torrance.
Yeah, so I saw the trailer, and it looks incredible.
Wait, there's a trailer out for it?
There's a trailer out.
Oh, no.
I'll show it to you guys after this. Yeah,
The Shining is my favorite Stephen King novel. I
So
love
Cam,
it
don't
so
hit me, but
much.
I've never seen The Shining.
That's fine.
Oh,
Okay. Just watch
it's a
it.
good movie.
But
It is
but
good.
Even,
We'll watch it
even
together.
with never
That's my
seeing
favorite
it, like
horror
I've seen,
film.
I know enough pop culture about it. I'm like, I saw this. I'm like, it looks so incredibly good.
Well, you know what I
Did you-
heard? The director was like, Dr. Sleep is going to take place in the same cinematic universe as The Shining. And I'm like, no shit, Sherlock.
Yeah.
It's Danny Torrance when he's
Yeah,
older. Like,
yeah.
how do you not do that?
Yeah.
Gregor, did you see Ready Player One?
Yes.
So the whole Shining
Yeah.
part of it.
Yes. That's why I've gotten some information.
It doesn't spoil everything.
No.
This is
Not
the
at all.
first instance where I can't pick between the book and the movie. They're both masterpieces in their
Yeah.
own art
Well,
form.
they only make books out of good movies.
Isn't it a short story too?
No. It's like a
It's an actual
1,200-page novel. It's very long. Yeah, it's a super long book. Krager made a joke over there. It got Cam.
They only make books out of good movies. That's how it works.
Welcome to Good Movie, home of the good movie. Kind of movie.
So anyway, Tom Holland is going to play Nathan Drake. Now, everyone wanted Nathan Fillion to do it, and we got to see him in that short film and
Just because
everything.
his name's Nathan.
Nathan, yeah. Because he looks a lot like
Yeah,
the character, too. I am hoping... Do you guys know the Uncharted games at all, or not really?
Never played him.
Okay.
Never played him
So Nathan Drake's kind of mentor, his name is Sully. He's like an older guy that like took him in when he left the orphanage and everything. I want Nathan Fillion to play Sully, and then Tom Holland to play Nathan Drake.
What if we get Robert
Interesting.
Downey Jr. to do it?
Oh my god, no way! I don't think Robert Downey Jr. is ever going to act again. He's got enough residuals coming off that Avengers.
Yeah, it's
You
don't think
loaded
so?
forever.
I think he will. I just think
How
right
small
now
do
he
independent
just
project?
started a thing called the Robotics Coalition or something like
Yeah.
that.
He's actually
trying
being
to make
Tony
Iron
Stark.
He's
Man?
actually being Tony Stark right now and trying to get rid of pollution and everything. It's
Yeah.
crazy. I'm all for it. Put your money to good use.
Yeah,
I'm all
go
for
for
that,
it.
man.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that Sigourney Weaver, Bill Murray, and Dan Aykroyd are all going to be in the new Ghostbusters movie coming out?
No, I love it.
Yeah.
Ooh, did you see that trailer for that? There's a zombie movie with
Yeah.
Kylo Ren and Bill Murray.
Oh yeah, we saw that
something
trailer. It looks good.
Dead People Don't Be Dead or something.
Yes.
It's like some weird title like
looks
that.
Dead
really
people
funny.
don't die or something like
Yeah,
that.
dead people don't die. Yeah.
It looks funny.
dead don't
It look-
die.
Yeah, the dead don't die. It looks
All
really
dead people
good.
don't die.
All the dead people don't die.
All dead people don't go to heaven.
No.
I do remember
I won't.
one more Stoked on this thing that
What's your
Cam
Stoked
told
on?
me. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, something like that. How Disneyland has just secured more land to start building more.
Marvel.
Marvel Land.
That's right. I did see that come out yesterday. That's going to be insane. Disneyland is going to
Star
end up being
Wars,
like
Marvel?
this giant.
Yeah.
Well, it's good
thing.
compared to Disney World. It's
That's
tiny.
true. You're right. Disney
Disney
World
World's
is way more spread out.
massive.
You're right. I'm all for a Marvel Land. I
Yeah.
can't wait for that. So Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order gameplay trailer came out. We talked a little bit about it on the Patreon content that's
Yeah, we
coming
did.
out. Looks like a mix between Battlefront and The Force Unleashed. Some people are calling it Bloodborne, but in the Star Wars universe,
okay.
Which is kind of cool. I think Saw Gerrera shows up in this gameplay. If
Oh,
that
that's
was, I
cool.
think that was
Really
him because
cool.
it looked like him. It sounded like him. I'm like, that's got to be Saw Gerrera, but they never said his name, so I'm like, maybe it's not. And then the kid who plays the main character in it, the mocap for it, he's the kid we were talking about in Patreon content that played essentially the Joker in Gotham. He played Jerome in Gotham. So it's kind of weird seeing him show up there. I'm like, oh, what is Joker running around with a lightsaber for? And they
pretty
fight
cool.
a giant spider
Yeah, they
with
do.
a
That's
lightsaber. So cool. I cannot wait for this.
Listen to the Patreon episode if you want to hear us geek out on Gotham.
Yeah, we did. For
Seriously,
a little bit.
yeah. I love Gotham. Anyway, one of the cool moves that I loved, the force powers he had, is he was able to stop one of the lasers, and then he would grab a person and throw the person into
In
the
front of it?
laser. Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So crazy.
What if you held the laser in place and threw him at him and goes zoom, cuts him?
Yeah. Well, another thing is you can grab, you can force grab someone and pull them to you. When you pull them, you just have your lightsaber and it just goes right through them, and then throw
When you
them
pull
off.
them,
and
do you
everything.
go like this?
Yeah, you reel him in.
I got him on the line. The only thing I don't like about this game is that I wish we could go back to the Jedi Order games where when you cut people, their limbs fall off and stuff.
Yeah,
I don't like these Star Wars games with lightsabers where it's like, and it's like you see like the scar but like nothing. I'm like, okay, that's not a lightsaber.
Yeah.
Anyway, AEW, All Elite Wrestling.
Right.
They are going to be streaming a live pay-per-view on June 29th for free on Bleacher Report Live.
Your move, WWE.
Yeah, WWE.
Bleacher Report Live.
Yeah, so
that's a huge
When is
thing
this?
now.
it's the 29th of June. I think it's the same night as Stomping Ground, the next WWE pay-per-view.
Smart.
I will be watching AEW instead of WWE.
Well, yeah, it's free.
Yeah, and
Well,
also
and it's also
great
way
move.
better.
also shout
Great
out
move
Bleacher
by
Report out. They're
AEW.
doing big
Yeah.
things like the Dan Patrick Show and the Rich Eisen Show are on
Yeah,
there now.
they're grabbing that brass ring.
Yep.
Smart.
This is cool for Cam. Quentin Tarantino confirmed he's writing an R-rated Star Trek film
Yeah,
right
he
now.
is. Yes,
What?
he is.
That's gonna be awesome.
We're going to
Yeah.
see Captain Picard going, make it fucking so.
We were, that was rumored for about 3 years.
Yeah, and it's
now it's confirmed.
official.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so excited for that.
I'm a doctor, damn it, not a motherfucking scientist.
Dude, Samuel L. Jackson is Bones.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that would be
Yeah.
amazing if
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson is Bones. I love that. Can we get these motherfucking snakes off this motherfucking Enterprise? Oh, that's so awesome.
I'm giving her all she's fucking got, Captain.
I love it.
I'm giving her all she's got.
This is great.
How many
stuff.
times are they going to say the N-word in Star Trek?
Oh, no, they can't do that because the whole thing about Star Trek is they're past racism and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
They live in a utopia.
Yeah.
And that was part of the reason why they didn't curse, I think. But anyway, new Halo trailer. Halo
Yeah, for the new
Infinite.
Xbox that comes out in 2020.
Yeah, I was not that impressed with the trailer, honestly. We got Master Chief back. I don't even know where we
feel-
are in the story anymore. I'm so lost in the
I
story.
feel like the Halo hype, or it's
It's
not even a
gone.
hype anymore, but like that, the whole Halo thing that has gone and passed long ago.
Yeah, I'm like, they shouldn't be making mainline Halo story games anymore. They should just be making like spin-offs.
Yeah.
Like kind of, what was that one where it was like a real-time strategy game based in the Halo universe?
Halo Wars?
Yeah, stuff like that. Like, I mean, there's no reason. Oh, okay. You need to go somewhere, Craiger?
Soon I'm meeting my mom and my sister.
Okay,
for-
cool.
Okay.
Two quick ones. Avengers game trailer looks weird. Watch Dogs, no non-playable characters. Every character
Yeah,
in
that's
there is
really
a
cool.
playable
I
character.
thought that was cool.
Yeah,
which is
that's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, Watch Dogs Legions. Okay, we're going to skip the random question. We're going to get to that one next week because this is a really good random question. I don't want to not do it, but we're going to do it next week.
Okay.
Let's go to trivia.
Trivia.
And we
And
have
the champ.
The champ.
Coin-operated boy sitting on the shelf.
So we
He was
have
just a
Cam
toy
as our reigning
Yeah.
champion coming down to the ring.
Yeah.
It's weird that you slept with that in Miami the whole time we were there.
Yeah, I brought it.
Did you actually bring it with you?
Yeah, I slept
Hell
with it
yeah.
in bed.
Yeah, it was great. And he took it to the booth. He wore it while he was recording. It was so weird.
Nice.
So Cam is now here to defend. Yeah, that's all lies. If you haven't learned on this podcast yet, 90% of what we say is fake, kind of like the news.
I didn't
Anyway,
get I didn't get that memo.
Joe is bringing trivia this week. Joe, you want
Yeah,
to
which,
let us
by the
know?
way, Gregor, you never gave me the little cock
Oh,
statue.
the cock?
You still have it at your house.
I like the cock.
Yeah, it's his pocock. So Joe, what is our trivia on this
All
week?
right, so we got trivia this week, and this week's trivia is...
Oh yeah, buddy! I've seen this show so many free times. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Copyright issues.
Spilling some chili.
Yeah. Oh, chili.
Did you guys see the thing
The key is to undercook the onions. What did we see?
Did you guys see the thing with the St. Louis Blues and the how Jim and Pam they had that, and
Yeah.
how John Krasinski like sat down and sent a video, and then next to him sits down the actor who played Pam's ex.
Played Roy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really funny.
So The Office.
Yeah, let's
I'm
get
excited for this one. I'm so
trivia
excited.
started.
I'm
so
so
you know
excited.
how it works, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be asking 10 questions. This is for the title. Last place gets the cock and has to make trivia for next week. You use your name to answer in. Let's start playing.
I'm probably gonna lose.
Well, you know The Office.
I know, but not as well as Jordan.
Cam, have you watched
Did
it?
you watch The Office?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, good. So we're even.
I still watch it
fair
on
playing
repeat
ground.
right now.
I don't.
All right. Question 1. In season 1, what famous comedian does Michael Scott impersonate?
Jordan.
Jordan got it first.
It's
5.
oh no,
4.
is it Chris Rock?
3.
Chris Rock
Yeah.
is the correct
I
answer.
couldn't remember if it's Chris Rock or Chris Tucker.
You're
Yeah.
gonna give yourself
Oh,
a
yeah.
point there.
Woo!
Number 2. In season 2, who winds up with the iPod in the Christmas episode? Is it A, Pam? Is it B, Phyllis? Is
Krager.
it
It's Phyllis.
That is incorrect. Is it C, Dwight?
Cam. It's Michael, right?
That is incorrect. Or is it D, Stanley?
So the options are Pam,
Dwight,
Dwight.
and Stanley.
Jordan. What did Krager say?
Krager guessed Phyllis. Which
It's
is
Dwight.
incorrect. It is
Yeah.
Dwight. Pam got it first,
Yeah.
and then changed
changed
for Jim's teapot.
Teapot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot. I thought
I knew
in my
Pam
head I
got
thought
it
Michael
but traded it.
I thought Michael took it back.
I knew it was someone funny who got it. I just
Yeah.
couldn't remember.
Number 3. In season 3, Michael makes popcorn for Movie Monday. What movie do they watch? Is it A, Never Been Kissed? B, Can't Hardly Wait? C, Entourage? D,
Jordan.
Varsity Blues?
Varsity Blues.
Varsity Blues is the
I
correct
couldn't remember if
answer.
it was Friday Night Lights or Varsity Blues.
Number 4. Jordan's running away with it. In season 4, Dwight kills one of Angela's cats. Which cat does he kill?
Krager. Snowball?
That is incorrect.
Oh.
Is it A, Sprinkles?
Jordan. It's Sprinkles.
It is Sprinkles. The other options were B, Bandit, C, Fluffy, and D, Mr. Whiskers.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was Mr. Whiskers or Sprinkles.
I thought it was Snowball.
Number 5. In season 5, Mike and Holly parody a movie during the
Jordan.
the company picnic.
Slumdog Millionaire.
That is correct. What movie was it? Is this going to be a sweep?
The bonus question's going to be
If
for
I
me.
get one more right, no one can beat me.
Number 6. Where do Jim and Pam honeymoon?
Jordan. It's oh no,
5,
Cancun.
4.
That is incorrect. Is it A, Jamaica? B, Puerto Rico?
A.
C.
Krager. A. Jamaica.
That is incorrect. Is it C,
Jordan.
Mexico? D, Hawaii?
Oh, it's because I was thinking sandals. That's
Yeah,
Jamaica.
that episode, yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Cam was. Didn't they go to Puerto Rico?
They did go to Puerto
sorry.
Rico.
I seriously thought it was Jamaica.
Because you were thinking of
I was
When
thinking
Michael
went to-
with Jan, yeah.
Yeah.
Getting hot, hot,
Didn't they
hot.
also go to Cancun? I think you were right with something
There
with
might have been
anyways.
a Cancun in there. I don't
Number
know.
7. In season 7, what musical is Andy starring in?
Jordan.
Krager.
Jordan.
Who got
I
it?
remember.
Was it me?
Yeah.
It's Sweeney Todd.
It is Sweeney Todd.
Dang it.
The Demon Barber of Fleet Street. That's my favorite. One of my favorite musicals too.
Yeah, it's a good musical.
Number 8. Which character is no longer able to go to the Chili's franchise?
Jordan. Pam.
That is correct. Number 9. Who has the catchphrase, shove it up your butt?
Jordan. Stanley.
Correct.
Nah, you made it so I couldn't. You cucked me multiple times.
You know what? Just turn around and shove it up your butt.
Number 10.
Wow.
Yeah. This is the most anyone has ever scored.
Yeah, this is brutal.
Oh my
And
god.
Krager basically got shut
Zero.
out.
Oh no, I have to get this one right in order to not get
It's a
shut
tie
up.
for the
Yeah.
cock.
For the cock and the trivia.
Number
next week.
10. Who gets mistaken for having Down syndrome?
Cam,
Krager.
Kevin.
That is correct.
Well, I want to know your bonus questions.
Bonus question.
You had like the easy ones last.
Who gets married in the finale of The
Jordan.
Office?
Dwight and Angela.
Correct.
Is that the only bonus question?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, that was fun.
Yeah,
I got
it was fun for you.
8 for me, 2 for Cam, 0
Which
for
means
Krager.
I'm the scat man.
I know the office really well. If you ask any question about The Office, Parks and Rec, or Friends, I will know everything because
Here's the
I
thing.
watch
I
those
know
on
Friends.
repeat.
I
And How I
am
Met
a
Your
firm
Mother.
believer in not rewatching series after I watch them unless it was 30 Rock, and I only did that once because I was bored. I want to watch it and have it have that memory of it the
Yeah.
first time rather than revisit it.
I agree with
can't
you.
Do that.
Here's the thing. I get the same enjoyment out of The Office the 11th time I've watched it as the first time. I have not gotten bored of that show yet.
That's how
I haven't.
That's how I am with How I Met Your Mother.
See,
Yeah.
I started
How I
getting
Met Your
bored at
Mother,
the end of How I Met
Friends,
Your Mother, which is why I'm glad they took it off
and
Netflix.
The
So I'm like,
Office.
now I got a little bit of a break from it. So, all right. Well, is that the end? You need to go?
No, that's my work alarm.
Oh, that's your work alarm?
I got to delete
Well,
all those.
That was fun.
Because I start
for
my
me.
new job on Monday.
Yeah, way to go, Krager. Birthday and new job. And that's why you get the podcast on a Saturday at 9 a.m. now.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Big week for Beggs.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much the episode. We are going to bring this one out with a... Oh. There's the ring rust. We'll do it again. You can find us on Instagram and Twitter with the handle @RecMyPodcast or shoot us an email at recmypodcast@gmail.com. We're on all major podcasting apps as well as YouTube, so go check us out there, you big creeps. Rate, review, subscribe, all that fun stuff really helps us out. Support us on patreon.com/RecMyPodcast. We have some cool rewards that you can get by doing that, so that's great. We have some great patrons such as Ryan Buds, Cole Fenn of Cole Fenn Enterprises, Joe Gennaro from the Comic Book Rundown, Marissa Colatrea, Marissa Cola, Cosatrella, Christopher Adam Owicka-Wickets from the Brew, not the Brew Interviews. He's from the Drinking Alone with Friends podcast. We have the Brew Interviews, Robbie and Lauren over there. The difference between us with all those great guys. And I think that's it. I think I'm pretty sure that's everyone. We have merchandise for sale on redbubble.com. We had someone just buy another shirt. It's kind of been slow going, but now had someone just buy another shirt.
Yeah,
which is
shout
pretty
out Trini from MDRT.
cool. Is that Trini? Thank you to Ben from Petrified Gumba Music for making our amazing Stoked on this song. If you have a podcast or show that you need a composition for, hit him up at petrifiedgumbamusic.com. Weird name, but great music. We have episodes themed on a specific topic come out every Wednesday. Don't know what we're doing this week. Every Monday are shows like this, and every Friday we have Patreon content if you're nice enough to give us at least $1 every month. Thank you to my guests for being here. I appreciate you waking up early and being hungover and doing this with me. And thank you to our guests, because without you, we would all... I need a new send-off. Quick, give me a send-off.
Happy birthday, Krager.
Happy birthday, Krager!
Thank you, everybody.
Happy birthday, Big Bags.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye!
Bye, I love you.
I appreciate you all.
Good night, everybody! Rick Grimes officially
Dies.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
No, sorry. I should probably go lock that door. We're a different company.
I figured that out.
You want to be on a podcast?
So what's funny is I'm a deputy, and this sounds like us discussing Game of Thrones every month.
That's pretty much what our podcast is.
I was listening to you guys. I was laughing because this is us.
Yeah, that's so funny. Well, sorry. Yeah, they're closed today.
Just gotta call them, I guess.
Yeah. Call and make an appointment.
Say hi. Hi.
That's the deputy who came on. Sorry about that. That commercial break was brought to you by...
Don't look at my car registration.